All right, we're here for game number 1, and I outclassed Brad Nelson in the skill game called Dice Rolls. I get to go first.
That is true.
I'm going to keep this pretty decent hand.
I'm going to keep this exceptional hand.
Ooh, bad.
Oh wow! You don't in this in the game of hand disruption. You either have it or die.
All right, well I'm going to die then.
All right.
It's an Inquisition too.
I'm
going to get a Godless Shrine while this is happening.
Let's see what I don't want you to do. So you're probably going to Sculler me, and I'm going to have to use a removal spell on it. And since I have 2, that's not that big of a concern. That just forces him to play that. But his other 2 creatures are very good. So let's figure this out.
3 creatures.
3 creatures, yes.
Everyone forgets about Brimass. He's a guy.
This is actually a very good hand.
It is a pretty good hand, yeah.
So based on what we can do, let's just play this game out right now. There will be top decks, but let's play out this game if these are the only cards that we each of us have.
Okay.
So the Path to Exile is going to get whichever creature we want, because he's not going to let either of these stay on the board. And our removal can get whatever we want. But to do that, he theoretically gets to keep a creature. And so what is the most important creature for him? Probably, this is probably the least important. If we get to keep a creature in play. Because all these can get absurdly higher value later in the game. So we probably want to keep him from disrupting us with... No, the Sculler is not going to really be that disruptive if you ever cast it. So I think we want to just get the Bob off the table. I think that's what I want.
All right, Bobby. You're a good friend of mine, but...
All right, so then your turn.
All right, come on, deck. All right, well, I think I'm just going to... Tough choice.
Oh, we have options now?
We do. I guess I'll just play Bob. Go.
Oh, come on.
I just knew that was going to happen. It had to happen.
Ugh.
I mean, it's going to die, but it had to happen.
It is going to die, but that is bad for us. We do not want to give him any card advantage, so our option is which removal spell to use, and it just has to be the
bolt.
The bolt and play a tap land.
Sure.
That's the turn.
All right, deck. Cough it up.
No.
Cough up the goods.
Don't cough it up.
Yeah, I didn't cough it up. I thought it was you. Well, snap. I just don't want him to get card advantage here. Yeah, so we'll take a Bob. So you have Decay, Gorge, Bob, and Goyf.
Yep.
I'm at 17.
And my turn?
Yep.
Because you whiffed.
I did whiff.
All right, so he is going to 100% have to waste a path next turn if we play our Confidant, so that's the card we want to play. He might even take a couple hits from a Go to just build his board presence.
Pay 2 life.
Ooh, lucky.
Go. I don't want to use Path there because I don't want to accelerate him into just beating the crap out of us.
I'm going to actually shock.
Okay, so you're at 18.
And play a Goyf. That's because if we draw a land, I want to just attack him. And if he plays something,
he can just decay it.
Yeah.
So. You have 2 cards?
2 cards.
One of which I know.
Use
Abrupt Decay. Yep. I guess I'm probably going to take some big hits here, but I'm just going to play a Tide Hollow Sculler.
Okay. Give you one, and then I'll kill it.
Okay.
Get the other one back.
All right.
But not in response.
Yeah, not in response. That's
I'm going to let it resolve. And then, yeah, so we're going to attack you, and this is a lot. I think it is
Artifact.
5. I think you're taking 9.
Is there...
There's an artifact, creature, instant, sorcery, land.
So
yeah, so right here. It's a 5/6.
All right, I'm at 6.
And your turn.
He has another. That was a good draw. He has another decay in his hand.
Yeah. But this is where BBD can easily get back into the game because he has resources, and I kind of pseudo-flooded out.
Lingering Souls.
All right, not bad.
Need him to brick. Go.
Brick on what?
Anything of relevance.
Tech.
I don't really want to trump both, but I guess I probably have to.
Yeah,
so.
I would. And we're not going to bluff at all because if we end up flooding again, then we can actually cast the Abrupt Decay and attack with Raging Ravine.
Right.
We're in a position where, even though BBD is low on life, maybe we're not in that bad of a position. I don't really like it that much, though.
That was a good draw. Go.
All right, so removal spells. Wow. That was the actual worst draw in our deck. So he has another removal spell, but I don't really know how we're supposed to play around it. All right, attack.
All right, path both.
Yep. And this was my top deck. Whew. Go.
Yep. All right, and he still has the decay in his hand, so we're just running real hot here. So I'm just going to flashback Lingering Souls as opposed to jamming either of my threats into his decay. You're up.
Yeah. Inquisition.
All right. I drew Dismember.
I will just take the Brimaz, I guess.
Okay.
Or do I take Brimaz? Probably just take Pack Rat.
Yeah, you probably take
Pack
Pack Rat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if I get to 5 mana, then...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Another good one?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
16.
Brimaz.
Yeah, decay.
Yep. I mean, it's going to die regardless, so I might as well force him to use his decay.
You're at 2.
Oh, wow.
Bolts are live. Bolts are live.
That was real brutal. You're at 16?
Yeah.
Huh.
And now Dismember can't get cast until he draw another spell.
Yeah, it's true. Oof. That was brutal.
Yeah. Who said Falconwrath isn't good against Lingering Souls?
I'm going to get aggressive.
Wow. Okay.
Put him on a 4-turn clock. Go.
Oh, another path. Drew another path.
No. Path.
I will sacrifice it.
Sure.
Go. Oh, wow. No. Not another Brimaz. Oh, another Lingering Souls?
Go.
Go.
All right. All right. No bolts, no bolts. I just want to...
Oh, another Mutavault? Ugh. Yeah, I'm at 4.
And I'm going to flashback Souls. So we don't die to a second Falconwrath.
Ah!
All right, yes.
I was waiting for one of those. That would have been sweet.
Yep.
All right, well, this is not the kind of hand I'm wanting against a deck with Lingering Souls in it. But I don't think it's something I can send back because of how resource-hungry both decks tend to be.
Yep.
So I'm going to keep, and I'm going to just pass the turn.
Okay. I'm just going to play this and say go.
All right. All right, so... oh, that might have been a mistake. Maybe not. Inquisition you.
Sure.
All right, so I think we're going to... So 2 planes, flats. Do you want to do your land?
Yeah, I'll get a Godless Shrine. So,
yep.
Marsh Flats is the best fetch land, so you always want to lead with the crappy one. If you're just planning on fetching a Godless.
I mean, if he draws Lingering Souls, we're in a lot of trouble this game no matter what. But the card that scares me the most in his hand is the one that gives him the most value, which is Liliana.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to take Lily.
Yeah, I would have been surprised if you didn't.
Yeah.
Just any normal Jund hand, I think, takes Liliana there.
Your turn.
Okay. Something sweet. That was not sweet. Go. I'm just gonna play it.
All right.
We can't fetch planes anymore since we have both, so it's good to just get a Godless Shrine out of that. While the getting is good.
I guess there's no point in not just starting. Yeah, we're gonna go to 17.
Okay. Is it Liliana?
Yeah. And go get a green-black. One black source is enough for this deck. Or should be red-black. Well, I want Scavenging Ooze to potentially come down and eat something.
I think one red source is fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, gonna go get Overgrown too. And play Lily and tick up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard one of these planes.
I'm gonna get rid of my other Lily.
Alright, I'm gonna go to 18 and fetch for another Godless. So we have plenty of excess bad cards to discard to Liliana, but what we are lacking is a good
way to pressure it.
Yeah. So like he said, a Lingering Souls would be fantastic. Alright, cut me to souls.
No soul for you.
Done?
Yeah.
Sometimes you ask and
no!
you receive.
Why? Why?
I asked you kindly, cut me to souls.
Why is this a real thing? How are you so lucky?
That's a good question. Sometimes when you play decks like black-white that just fit you, the deck they giveth. It doesn't take away, it just giveth.
Ah. Why? 14. I don't even know if this is a correct play, but I'm going to make it.
Is it Huntmaster of the Fells?
No.
Because that probably would be correct.
I don't think I have many other great lines now that you top deck that.
This is just music to my ears. Keep.
What? I played a creep. All right, so
keep telling me about how good Lingering Souls is. So, all right, tick up. You have no cards in hand?
No.
Sweet.
Go.
I don't know if discarding Marsh Flats is correct, but
I just want you all to know that when I get into the recording room with BBD, every time we sit down, he's like, "God, why'd you pick that deck? That deck's so good against me." Every time.
All right, how big is this Goyf?
It should be a 4/5.
There's
no creature.
Yeah, there's no creature. Okay.
Yeah. Every time you're like, "Why'd you pick that deck? That deck's good against mine."
What am I at? 18.
Yes.
I'm just gonna kill it now.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to 14. Go.
Edict you.
Yep.
Your turn.
Ooh, that's spicy. Attack Lily. Brimaz. Go.
Edict you. Tick up.
That's pretty good.
Your turn. Oh wow, when he had to tank on a land to discard, oh, his hand must be good. Don't Sorin me, bro.
Now this is an interesting one. Yeah, I'll just play Pack Rat. Go.
Sure. Edict it.
Yep.
Go.
No.
What? I'm drawing lands.
It's true. As much as I want this card, I'm going to have to probably just discard it to Liliana. Go.
Yeah. And I think I just want to protect my Liliana. So your turn.
Seems smart.
Yeah.
That was a good draw. Animate Mutavault.
Yeah.
Attack Liliana. Path to Exile.
Okay. I can actually search for something in this game.
Actually, that was an irrelevant draw because I didn't have enough mana.
All right, gonna go get the Forest, which was my next top deck. Thank you for letting me shuffle my library.
Anytime I can help.
And then it goes to 1.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I botched that. I should have just cast this.
Oh really?
And then I have Mutavault to sack to Liliana. That was a mistake. Probably gonna pay the price.
I guess there's no reason. Go. Dead.
And I guess I'll play it.
Go.
And I'll fetch before I draw my Godless Shrine and leave myself without anything to fetch. I'm at 13.
You only have 1 planes in the deck?
I have 2, but I discarded one
yeah.
Liliana.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
All right, no Lingering Souls. Now that you have 5 mana, now I can't even top deck Scoozy.
I'll take anything.
Can we
actually.
just brick? Even a land, you'll take just a basic land?
Okay, I won't take anything.
How about a Sorin?
Take Inquisition, I guess.
Yeah.
12. You're up.
Go.
2's company.
10.
Go.
Huntmaster.
Yeah, Ravine's pretty good. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. Inquisition.
Thoughtseize.
2.
8.
Go.
Huh. Attack you.
Path.
No. Swamp, go.
All right.
Or put the swamp into play and say go.
Right.
Ah!
You're at 8 right now. I gotta think. What is the best?
Wait a minute. I drew the swamp for the turn.
Oh,
and
it happened again. Yes. All right, this is.
I didn't even think about it.
Woo.
And now I just put the Huntmaster. Ah, I deserve to be punished for that. That is brutal. Brad, you are so bad at Magic. And I'll play it. Oh, come on.
I guess it's better to play around Ooze than something like Maelstrom Pulse.
Go.
Which I know he doesn't have Pulse, but most lists do, so generally speaking, Inquisition.
Inquisition.
Okay.
2.
I love us discarding each other's discard spells.
1, 2, 3. I only have 3 green sources, so I can't survive. Oh, wait, no, I can survive. Yeah, I can survive.
Yeah.
I can survive.
Wait, you only have 3 green sources?
I have 2 green sources. No, yeah.
You can't survive then. Yeah.
All right, so from my side of the board, we're going to be taking a little bit of our hand disruption package out, mostly because I think I'm supposed to take all my lilies out in the matchup, but it's weird because you have a ton of 2-drops that I can blow out with lilies, but at the same time, you have Lingering Soul, so I don't want to play the let's just kill all of our stuff.
Yep.
But I'm going to be bringing in a Courser to help out with card advantage that lives through my angers, and a Cunning Spark Mage just to help out against a lot of the weenie guys.
Also, Lingering Souls too. Spark Mage can take down a Souls over a course of some turns. For myself, I'm bringing in another Sorin just for value. As you saw in both of those games, like we exhausted each other's resources and then I drew better off the top. That's basically what happened in both those games.
Yep.
So cards like Sorin let you draw better later in the game. So I want that. Relic's great against Ooze and Goyf. All his man lands, and Sin Collector is like good Lily-proof card that can strip a removal spell.
Yeah.
And then Brimaz dies to everything, as we saw. He did not do anything. And cutting down on removal because games go long, or hand disruption because games go long and you don't want to draw those late in the game, like we both did at that game where we were just inquisitioning each other's inquisitions. Yeah. And then Sculler is okay, but because of things like Liliana and Anger the Gods that hit other stuff, I don't want Sculler. So.
Yep. All right, so we're on the play without a good without a hand disruption spell, but it's not the most important thing since we have a lot of just aggression. So we're just going to be jamming threats and hoping to just get underneath BBD in this game.
Okay, I had a mold of 6, and my 6 is okay, but not fantastic.
Go.
All right, well, I'm going to start. That was a really bad draw. I'm going to start by fetching for a Relic Progenitor and casting a Relic.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to go to 19, and I'll be fetching 2. Are you just going
Swamp.
basic?
Yep.
Okay. I'm getting the my stomping grounds. That's a Rage Ravine. That's a sweet fetch. Would you like to activate your relic? No? Is your relic good for now?
I mean, it's kind of irrelevant at this point in the game.
Go.
All right, I'll activate my relic.
Yep.
All right. Turn too late, dollar too short. I'll just play my own.
All right. Trigger.
Yep. Oh wow. Oh, we're not gonna win this one. So yep.
Attack.
17.
Go.
You have no graveyard.
No.
I'll exile my land.
All right.
Or I'll exile my Bob. That's better.
Sure.
Okay, that's reasonable. Hopefully try to get us back in this game. Thought sees you. Oh, gross. Well, we're going to be pathing as Bob, so I think I just have to take hunt. So you have bolts. This relic's going to have to do a lot of work this game. So you have bolts.
Scavenge and ooze, 2 goyfs.
Yeah, ooze and 2 goyfs. And I'm going to take Huntmaster of the Fells.
Sure.
And then I'm going to exile from your graveyard.
Sure.
And then I'm going to fetch a plains, so I'm at
14.
14.
And path me right now?
Yeah, path you right now so you don't get a draw.
All right, and since we have Twilight, that's always going to be able to fix us. I'm just going to go get more forests.
Seems good.
All right, well, the relic does seem like it's going to do some work, but you are, you know, low on resources.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
All right, so untap, draw. Do you not think that this play is better than just playing 2 guys? I mean, unless he has a Sorn, but Sorn's not going to do anything anyway. So I do think that just playing both of these is better than casting this right now. That might be wrong. Yeah, it's probably right to just... Yeah, I can Thoughtseize because I can actually kill a Lingering Souls if you have one. Oh, lucky.
That's not lucky, actually.
All right, go if you go.
Sure. All right, and I don't want to burn this relic yet. I just want to use it to...
So it's 14 all?
That's what I have. Go. 13.
I forgot that it can hit players.
Can.
All right, so I will attack.
I'm going to remove my Path to Exile.
All right, so
take
it is 2.
Yep.
Jet
11.
11, and I will play both guys.
Sure.
Keeping with Stomping Grounds.
Really wish I'd sided in that damnation.
Your turn. Good one?
It's okay.
Oh, another meat vault.
Go.
All right, put you at 10.
Yep.
All right, this is our way to protect ourselves if he pops his relic. And we will attack. So the thing I think going through BBD's mind is that if he ends up popping his relic, he still can't block with his Mutavaults because I have a fetch land and an instant.
Yeah, that's basically the thought process, but I'm so far behind that I don't have an option here. So I'm actually going to blow Relic right now, and we'll see what we draw. So it exiles itself and everything else. Draw. All right, well that's a brick, so I have to go for it.
But you already know I have this.
Oh, I do know you have that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, yes. You
That's right. I wrote that down, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that means... What am I at, 10?
Yeah.
So...
Also have the ability to 1-for-1 you by, like, sniping this down and then fetching. And so, you know.
Right. So I'll be taking... If he bolts me, I take 2, 4... I'm going to activate Mutavault.
Bolt to response.
Okay.
Bolt before blocks or whatever.
Sure.
Or bolt, you have to give priority back to me. So and then I'll bolt it when.
Sure. I'll use the mana. I'll tap it for mana, then activate this other Mutavault.
Sure.
I'll block your Scavenging Ooze.
Oh wait, I don't need to fetch. Okay, so you take 4.
Yep, I'm at 6.
Yep, and your turn.
I'm not sure what I can draw here, but that doesn't do it.
Yeah.
So. All right, so I had a mulligan to 6, but this is a pretty solid 6, so I will go ahead and keep it. And
do I not get to talk about my hand?
okay, talk about your
is
hand.
this the BBD show?
It is.
BBB show?
How's your hand, Bradley?
It's not the greatest hand. It doesn't really like have a real great line to win the game, but in a matchup where both players have hand disruption and a lot of disruptive elements, especially in Modern, you just can never mulligan these hands. Like, it's probably actually a superb hand, just because of how disruptive both decks are going to be.
Okay, well, I'm just going to lead with a Relic again.
Oh, I'm going to, like, if you just, like, tap a swamp and just slowly start putting, I might beat you to the punch of just dropping my hand. Go.
All right. Now I'm going to cast Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for me to play it on turn 1 because he doesn't have any 1-drops. So, oh wow, jeez.
Is this a good hand?
Yeah, I mean, I just get that hand's insane.
This was my opener.
Yeah, that hand's real good.
Okay, well.
So I have the Relic. Ooh, this is a brutal one. All right, so Black Cleave. We're not taking a Bolt or a Black Cleave, or the 2 Anger, or the
Not
2
taking
bolts.
any of these.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Anger.
We'll be taking a creature.
Yep. Oh man, so I don't have any pressure or any removal in my hand right now. So, I mean, like my mulligan was basically this. So, so I don't think that I can. I basically have to take whatever's going to be the most threatening card here, and I don't think it's Goyf because I have Relic. So it's either Ooze or Spark Mage. I feel like Ooze can do a lot of damage to me.
Ooze kills 2 soul tokens where Spark Mage kills 1, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Spark Mage will eventually kill a lot. I'm going to take the Ooze because that plays for a longer game, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm at 18. And I'm just going to go ahead and exile it right away. You're up.
All right, and I will just start getting the pressure on. There's a Tarmogoyf.
Okay.
Yep, my turn's done.
And I will go to 17 and fetch...
And Path?
No. No.
Oh, yeah, Thoughtseize, yeah. I forgot to write the Thoughtseize down.
Yep. No. All right, so that was the Goyf. What was the other? Spark Mage was the other card I know. Yep.
Yep, this is what you know.
All right. Draw. Now I wish I had taken that Spark Mage with what we just drew. But it's not to be. So I'll just play this, and yeah, there's no reason to play this because it just dies to Spark Mage if he draws a land. So I'll say go.
All right. Okay, well, we will attack.
All right, I'll exile Thoughtseize. Should probably do Marsh Flats.
No, I think Thoughtseize.
Yeah, I'll do Thought. Yeah, because you don't have a sorcery that I know of. So yeah, I'll exile the Thoughtseize and take 1. So I'm at 16.
Yep. And then I'm just gonna say go.
Interesting. So he didn't draw a land, so we're not getting Spark Mage. Spark Mage did. I still don't want to just jam these because he's just gonna bolt 1, and then if he draws a land, Spark Mage the other thing. So I think I'm better off just playing a land here and saying go.
All right. That was a good draw. Yeah, attack.
Exile this.
Cap.
Take 0.
And Alright, now there's a point to actually playing it. I left a land in hand because it was just, with how reactive my hand was, there was no point in maybe like trying to make you make some kind of mistake.
Sure.
But now there's a point in actually having a land, so your turn.
Well, Bob's a problem. Right, well, I'm going to Thoughtseize you. Oh, gross. So you drew a Terminate as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I have to take Spark Mage. Man, I'm really not sure how I win this game.
I'm really curious what your hand is. Pakoratus?
Yeah, without a removal spell, this is going to be really hard. I have to take Spark Mage.
Okay.
So I'm at 14. And I'm just going to exile my Thoughtseize.
Sure. Double pack rat.
Go.
Yeah, there's no way that you can play around. If I wanted to anger, I can, but I guess it would be a 2 for, it'd be too much for me to do that. But yeah, we'll just bolt 1.
Okay.
And then trigger this. Lily, 17, draw. So we don't have a another black source to just edict him, which would have been a delight. And we should probably just get this pack rat out of the way. So I guess we'll just Terminate seems better. Holding the bolt seems a lot better. And attack you for 4.
Okay.
Your turn. Another blank.
I don't know if I should blow the relic now or wait. What's your hand? You have a bolt.
You know my hand.
Yeah, I know your hand. So you have a bolt, an anger, and a lily. I think I have to just blow this now to try to draw into something. Go.
Right. And that's what we drew for the turn. Attack.
Well, I mean, it's going to get, well, I'll take 2.
Yeah.
8. No reason to let him grow his goif with the bolt.
Exactly, yep. Go.
All right. Go.
Oh, yeah, yeah. 16. Might as well force him to tech edge this one. So, I will just attack.
Well, animate me to vault.
Yeah, a bolt.
I will tech edge your treetop village.
Yep, and then you'll pop relic.
And then I'll blow the relic.
Yep. And you'll go to 6.
Yep.
And I'll play a Blood Crypt tapped and pass.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm so far ahead. I'm actually gonna pay 2. Yeah. And then your turn.
Okay. I think it's, let's see, 1, 2. Go.
Yep. 12. Bob gets out of control. Edict you. We have a 2/3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
2.
And go.
I should go to 1.
Okay. Is there a top deck?
If I draw, well, if I draw Lingering Souls, I guess would Goyf be big enough?
Yeah, because I can discard instant and then anger.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, also I have a Raging Ravine in play. I can attack with 4 creatures.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna be making a sideboard change on the draw. The more I'm playing this matchup, the more I'm realizing that I do want these Inquisitions, just as removal spells that cost 1 in the early game, as well as another way to get rid of Lily. And I'm going to bring in a Thrun. It doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't interact with Lily, but it interacts with all your ground pounders or Lingering Souls. But it, more importantly, it survives in anger. So I could like rip an anger and get rid of everything in play and just start attacking you with a Thrun.
Yeah.
So it does feel like a decent card in this matchup.
Yep.
How they've been playing out.
All right, we're back for game number 5. I'm on the play this game again, and again, this hand's not that great because I've been having issues flooding out, so having a lot of lands in my opening hand is kind of a bad thing, but I'm not going to mulligan this. And
well, that's par for the course, buddy.
And I'm going to really hope that I draw Lily on at some point in one of these games. Go.
No. Oof, that was not the card that I wanted to draw, but we are just going to play a Raging Ravine and pass.
Okay. That was actually a pretty good draw there, but I'm just going to jam Bob.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, God. Oh, those were not good top decks. Let's Inquisition you.
Slaughter Pact or Pack Rat?
I will take your Pack Rat, and then I'm going to Lightning Bolt your Bob. Your turn.
Exile a card from your graveyard. Or from my graveyard.
Okay. You have Slaughter Pact and 2 lands?
Yep.
Okay. You got it. I'm at 18.
Go.
Oh my God. Were those really my 3 draw steps? That's real bad. Go.
I'll exile a card from my yard.
Wow.
Go.
Yep.
Alright, don't have a removal spell. Sure.
Attack.
I'm just going to blow the relic because I need cards. So.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice. And oh, I should have played this pre-combat.
Sure.
If I'm smart enough, and then.
Sure, I'll take 1 at 19.
Yeah. And then I got to go for. I guess I'll go for a Blood Crypt and pass.
I guess 3rd time's the charm.
Oh no. Yep.
And I should probably just. You're tapped down to just a Ravine.
Yeah.
I'll attack you with Mutable.
Sure, 16.
I'm probably not blocking Glyph with it, so.
3rd time's a charm. Top deck removal spells. Attack you for 3.
Yep. I don't know if I should Slaughter Pack that thing or not. I'm just going to take it. 16.
Okay. And go.
All right, deck.
Nothing. 1 time, no card.
I don't know if you need to say 1 time. Just hit you for 2 again.
Yep.
Go.
I'm at 14?
Yep.
Huh, that's interesting. I guess I'll just attack.
I'll take it again. 13. Yep.
Go.
I have no more swamps left, so
12?
Yep.
Yeah, I was curious if I should attack and then play that next turn, but if I draw land. I think just playing Bob is better than not getting in with Raging. I guess if you draw Lingering Souls, I want to start drawing cards to try to get back from it.
Yep.
Modern, like, hand disruption-based mirror matches is weird in Modern.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to top deck wars, basically.
Yeah. And you're failing miserably.
Yeah, I am failing pretty bad. I'll Sin Collector you.
The trifecta as my top decks.
I mean, I haven't drawn a path, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, he's not going to. We'll keep hitting him.
12.
And then our out is to draw. I'm just going to play this too.
And hoping that I burn out. All right, 10.
Yep.
Draw.
Hopefully we draw like Lingering Souls and he just kills himself.
Oh, I play it for the turn. I actually just like snuck it into play.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we will keep these up and tap these for the ravine and attack with everything. Because you know I have a Bob.
Yep.
Oh, trigger. And you still 3/4? Yep.
Well, my hope to win is Bob killing him, I think, because I don't think there's anything I can draw that like pulls me out of this game other than that. I'm gonna kill his ravine.
And take 5.
5. I'm at 7.
Go.
I'll not lose the game.
Huh?
I will not lose the game.
Okay.
I'll probably still lose the game.
Yeah, but not right now.
But I'll not lose the game.
Yeah.
And again, I don't think I want to attack here. I just want to try to let his Bobs do the work. Go.
Oh, another mutable.
Oh, no.
2.
Oh, no.
8.
Yeah.
What's that? What is that word? Goulet? Is that word?
Sure.
Attack.
I'll activate Mutavolt.
Sure.
I'm at 7. You're at 8.
I guess I should just put this into play, yeah.
I'll go to blocks.
Yep.
These 2 things.
These 2?
Yep.
Okay. Your
I
turn.
go to 3. All right. I need him to flip double Huntmaster.
or the Thrun. I added a Thrun.
Yeah, or me draw Lingering Souls.
No, you can attack me and I can hit like...
Oh, yeah, I can attack.
I don't have a lot of 3-drops, so
I'm at 3.
Yeah.
Thought sees you. I go to 1.
Resolves.
Oh, wow. Scum. Take a lightning bolt. Attack you for 2.
I'm at 6.
Go. Scumbag Brad Nelson.
I might have effects before this one.
Let's see it.
Bolt myself.
All right.
I'm at 2. No!
Oh, we got him. How lucky.
I really do think that I might have... I don't know. I think I screwed up that last game. I don't really know where.
Yeah, it's hard to... Like, well, I definitely punted.
Did you?
Yeah, well, I thought seized you, and I should have taken your thought seize to protect future draws.
That's
but I
true,
took your
yeah.
lightning bolt instead.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then your next lines of play, like, you could have bolted your own Bob, or you could have bolted...
But it was already on the stack. I would have taken damage.
True.
Anyway.
You could have bolted the Goyf too, but you opted to bolt yourself. I mean, that's a play that I'll be thinking about for hours, because it's hard.
It's really hard to figure out if that was the right line.
Yeah, the right play is unclear at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Okay, well, anyway, all serious points aside, the matchup actually doesn't seem as bad for me as I thought it was, but I still think that any deck with Lingering Souls and Thoughtseize and Liliana is going to beat any other deck that has not Lingering Souls, Thoughtseize, Liliana. Like,
well, yeah, like, so out of all these base green-black decks, Jund is the worst for this deck because you have access to cards like Anger.
yeah.
So you actually have ways to handle the Lingering Souls.
Oh, yeah, the straight green-black version seems abysmal.
It's almost... Yeah, like, well, it depends on the build, but the straight green-black version is definitely better for me because they don't have those cards. They don't have Bolt either, which is key.
Yeah.
So if I go, like, you know, if I play a 2-drop on the play, they can't just Bolt it, untap, and then play their own.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and Bolts... So, and you also have Huntmaster too, which we never got to see that, but that would have been good against me.
Yeah, it was on the top of my deck every time I died.
And one thing I like about this deck against these matchups too is, like, I have Souls, so that makes your Liliana's not as good against me. but my Lilianas are like fantastic against you.
Yes, and that's the biggest problem. That's why Souls is a mirror breaker.
Right.
But I do think that the reason that I was able to win 2 of those 3 games was because of the superior power of my creature base, where I get to play cards like Tarmogoyf. You're playing 1/1s for 2 that do nothing.
Yeah, I mean that's a reasonable. yeah.
You're not gonna argue it.
I mean, that is actually a reasonable point. Like, Bob dies to everything, which
I'm not talking about Bob.
You're talking about Pack Rat.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. Like, that is a reasonable point actually. Basically, like, I don't know though. To be fair, like, I don't think any 2-drop I could have played there would have been good. Like when I play a 2-drop in your hands full of removal spells, like.
Oh yeah, well in this matchup, sure. Both these decks are designed to just kill creatures, and I can understand that Pack Rat plus Hand Disruption can like race combo decks better than just a Goyf.
Pack Rat's also, like, I actually think Pack Rat is on par with, if not better than Goyf in these matchups too. Which we definitely didn't see it there, but
we did not see a rat token, no.
Yeah, well, the issue that was like coming up is that your hand was like 4 removal spells, and I was just drawing like 6 or 7 lands.
Actually, in that last game, my hand was all lands, and the top of my deck was removal spells.
True.
Every time.
True.
Yes.
That's true. Yeah, like if I had been able to keep a Bob in play, we might have seen a different game.
No, I mean you still won.
Right. But we might have seen a different game.
Oh, that's true. You
because I would have
drawn.
I would have drawn different cards. Things would have been different.
Maybe you would have died to your own Bob.
Probably would have.
Maybe.
I could dismember with the trick. I could flip dismember, take 3, and then dismember before my second Bob.
That's true.
Yeah.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
It makes you think. Paying 4 life.
Yes.
I don't want to use all my resources in case I draw something off the Bob. Yeah.
But anyway, Modern is a sweet format.
It is.
And I like this deck. And whoever you are, you know who you are from Moto. I'm sorry I did not remember your Moto name to pimp it out on our Versus videos. But your deck was awesome. And I think that the Falkenrath even looked pretty cool. I'd like to know why it's there. So if you're watching this, please explain your deck in the comments, and then we'll be able to put a face to the name. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And join us next week when we get to unravel all of the sweet Pro Tour M15 decks that were out. So mono blue, mono black, Esper, mono red.
Ooh.
All the sweet innovative decks that came from this Pro Tour.
Jund Monsters was that the Pro Tour?
Jund Monsters was, but I do think that it had a very poor finish.
It maybe did.
It probably did.
You know what else we get to unravel next week?
The Aether?
Yes.
That joke was gas.
Gasoline.
Do you get it?
No, I don't actually get it.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
For BBD, I'm Brad Nelson, and we are all curved. Oh, that we don't do that anymore.
I'm curved out.